Hi, Lady Hawk here. I plan to do my gear video, and everything that's on this video has been tried for months and months and months. I have tried out things in the rain, in the snow, in the cold, while it's warm, just about every condition that I could come up with, and I know it works for me. So, and just to let you know, this is the only second video I've ever made. So bear with me. I am learning. Hopefully I will get better. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, now this is my Enlightened quilt. I love it. It has kept me warm and cozy. It is a 20-degree bag, or I guess quilt if you want to call it that. I have been out in the snow with this, and I've always been warm. I've never been cold in it so far. So it should be enough for the trail. So this comes in, I think, right at 30.89 ounces. And the reason it's a little warmer than other quilts is that it's synthetic. I don't do well with down, so I purchased synthetic, but it's still one of the warmest, lightest quilts that I was able to find. So this, and the reason I got a Convert Apex is because you can still use it as a sleeping bag. It zips all the way up. It latches at the bottom, which is not a problem at all for me. So I really like it. It's the right thing for me. Now, with the down, I'm sure you hear the thunder. We're having wonderful thunderstorms here in Indiana. I bought me an REI compression bag. And the reason for that is being synthetic, it doesn't, compress as easily as some of the down stuff does. All right, moving on. With my bag, I also purchased a liner. That is the Cool Max liner, because I do sweat when I sleep, even in cold weather. It works well, and when it got real cold, I was too warm, so I like it. Like I said, works for me. Then with my quilt, I got the synthetic booties. Get my feet warm, which is good. And I also purchased the hoodlum. And what I like about the hoodlum is that when I'm sleeping, you can snap it. Right here, there's snaps. I don't know if you can see that. So it doesn't come off in your sleep. So it was just what I was looking for. Now, for me, I have tried several pillows. Didn't work for me. All the blow-ups, REI, they know me by my first name. I'm buying, returning, trying stuff, returning. So I went ahead and bought the reversible compression bag, or excuse me, the clothing bag. So, and what I plan to do is I will use this. I'm going to use a pillowcase. My pillowcase from home that I sewed down so that it's smaller. So I'm going to use that. Now, next is the Thermarest. Everybody's familiar with the Thermarest. And there's a reason they're familiar. It's because for me, I tried all the others and I just kept coming back to this. So I really like it. I blow it up with the sack. Now, the sack that I'm going to use, I'm going to put it on the top of my backpack, and I'm going to put like my coat, my gloves, things that I need maybe in a pinch. So it'll keep them dry. So multiple uses, right? All right, so moving along. Next, I have my Z-Pack, and I've purchased camo. When I first bought a tent, I tried different ones. They were all great, but the fabric would get caught in the vestibule whenever I would unzip it or try to get out. So that was frustrating for me. I was afraid I would end up tearing the material. So I went ahead and went with Z-Pack's Duplex tent. First, I bought the spruce green, and it was way too sheer for me. You know, and my teenage son says, Mom, everybody's going to be able to see everything you're doing in that tent. So I called Z-Packs up and, you know, explained my dilemma. And I said, you know, look, I really need something that's not so sheer. So they worked with me. The customer service at Z-Packs, they are awesome. And their tents are awesome. Now, I also purchased the ground cloth. I haven't really decided if I'm going to take it. I really don't need it. The only thing I would use this for would be if I'm, you know, sleeping in the shelter and I want to put something down, so my, you know, to protect my mattress. But in all honesty, you don't need it. I used it in a rainstorm under the tent, and what happened was, instead of the rain, you know, going into the ground and letting the ground absorb the moisture, it accumulated on top of the ground cloth. So then I got water in the tent. So called Z-Pack, and they said, well, just stuff it underneath the tent and then you should be okay. But you know, that defeats the purpose. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take it, but I might. All right, next I am taking a camp towel. It's a small towel, but you may need it for water. I do use it. I like it. So I'm taking that. So next is my kitchen. Now, what I purchased from Tokes. I got this. I think it's I can't remember what size it is. I'm so sorry. But I got it because of this. You know, you could hold it from here, and I like that. Now, I also am bringing the lid because I don't like stuff getting in my food. So I purchased that. And then I also purchased this is I think a $4.50. But this is just for my drinks. I like to drink in a different cup just because I'm special. And with that, I had broke this mug, and this fits perfectly on top of it. You can see it's got a little spout there, and it doesn't leak when you try to drink it. So this is something I had at home, and I thought, well, I would just use it. The sack for all of that, I don't know that I'm going to bring it. It's awesome, but I don't think I need it. It's just, you know, one more thing that I have to keep up with. I brought me a scraper right here, and I also purchased this so that I wouldn't burn my fingers. I think that's just something else that's a waste of time, so I just don't know if I'm going to bring this either, but I purchased it, and I'm still deciding. So, and then I purchased the spoon, the titanium spoon with the shiny side, and I like it. It's, you know, the shiny side may be a luxury, but you know, it just makes me feel better at the end of the day when I'm eating. Now, I also purchased the Pocket Rocket. Like it, I had purchased several stoves, but for me, this works. So I bought the Pocket Rocket. And then I've got a small canister here, but starting out, I will probably use a larger canister because I'm going to be a slow hiker and I don't want to go hungry because I do like to eat. So I will probably get a larger canister to go on the trail with me in the beginning, and then, you know, decide what works later on. Now, I also have a koozie here. So I may be doing some, you know, some freezer bag cooking for some items. So we'll just have to wait and see. Next, I do have a Z-Packs bear bag. You can't go wrong with Z-Packs. It's light, it's durable, and I really like them. All right, so over here, I'm bringing a Sawyer Squeeze, and you can see I have it attached. The Hurricane, I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. This is only my second video ever, and I'm in a pinch trying to get everything done. So bear with me. This I got is just a little scoop, the thing that kids use that just drive you crazy when they're pushing on their bottles. But I burned the edges so it wouldn't be sharp. So that's going to be for my scoop whenever there's not a lot of water. But right now, a lot of rain, should be plenty. And then I purchased the Evernoon bag. And then just, you know, put a little, you know, rope on the end. And I thought, well, what I would do is, you know, gravity feed. I don't see me wanting to sit and squeeze water all day long. So that's my plan. Also on my bear bag, what I did, you know, from everyone saying, hey, you know, the clips are not very strong. So what I did, I got these locking clips. And I'm sure I'm not calling this the correct name, but there it is. I put one on each end and then put a little carabiner between them. So I think that will help distribute the load so it doesn't, you know, mess up the ends and doesn't tear. So that's what that is. All right, now moving along, my next thing is my backpack. And of course, you know it, I purchased this Z-Pack Arc Haul, and I really like it. It's light. It did take me a while to figure out how to use it, but it worked. You know, after several videos, watching several videos, I finally learned how to use it and adjust it. Now, I did get some pouches on my hip belt, and then from Jason, I got these water holders. So I was going to put, you know, water on one side and then my glasses and snacks on the other. So I like these as well. These are light. There's really nothing to it, but it really holds your water well. So, and then I bought this from Z-Packs. That'll be a pouch that can go, you know, across my chest. I plan to use it as a fanny pouch or whenever I go to town, but I thought that would be helpful. And then I bought my liner, even though I don't think I need it, but I did anyway because I don't like my stuff getting wet. I bought this liner, but what's great about this is that you can also use it as a duffel bag when I go to the airport, and I can just stick my pack in there and check my bags and I'm good to go. All right,